We don't need it. The information that you and I are looking for, we don't need it. It's not out there. It's not out on the internet. It's not in any books. It's inside of us. We just have to do it. And I'm speaking specifically to the person out there that has been doing research for so long, that has been searching for answers for so long, that has been searching for what to do for so long, but not doing a thing about it. No, isn't that odd? You thought that the answer was somewhere else, didn't you? I can't see it. And you haven't been able to see it. So what do we do next? Seriously. This may all sound condescending, but that's how I'm feeling about myself right now. I have this sickening pattern of constantly looking for more info, constantly looking for someone, something, someplace. And the thing is, I'm finding them. I'm finding the thing, I'm finding the people, I'm finding the resources, but I don't do anything with them. It's not that the information isn't good enough, it's that I don't act on it. I don't take that step forward to do something scary, to take action, to do something different, right? At least not in the areas that I feel the worst about. What do I mean? What do I mean? What I mean is that I am putting out tiny fires in areas of my life that I'm very happy in. You know, I feel great about the friendships that I have, yet I feel this urge to solve tiny problems so that I get that feeling of, yes, I did something. I grew, I helped someone, I'm winning. But in reality, there are these big problems in larger areas of my life where I'm not doing a thing. Because I'm running away. I'm running away from what I know I have to be doing and letting that affect those other areas of my life. Here's the thing, we will always have fires. You and I always have fires somewhere. Somewhere, somehow. No matter how many you put out, you will always have more. If you want a better quality of life, you have to put out bigger fires. And if you don't have bigger fires, you have to find them. You have to find the problems that are worth solving in order to have greater impact, greater results, more income, more time, more happiness, more love. Does that follow? Is that tracking? Does it make sense? Apologies for stumbling there. I'm stumbling. I'm messing up. But not in a bad way. In a good way. Because what I do is I learn. I learn from my mistakes. I learn from these moments of not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I learn from these moments of, Philip, you're running. Philip, you're ignoring. Philip, you're stuck. Again. But one thing that is different, at least for me this time around, is it's a different flavor. It's showing up in a different way. When I'm getting stuck, it's in a way that's new to me. And what that tells me is I have just gone down a slightly different path than where I'm supposed to be. So it's time to turn it around a little and go that way. And then I will mess up in that area, and then I'll turn and go a little bit that way. And it's just making these tiny turns until I find the path that gets me forward. Because here's the thing. Life will rarely also tell you when you're on the right path in the moment. It will only show you in hindsight. Because what I see now is when I've had these massive moments in my life, these massive milestones or changes, I only notice them as those, milestones way after the fact. I have changed so much over these last few years. There's so many things that I do now that I never thought I would ever do. Ever, 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 ever. Making this video right now was a pipe dream for Philip 5-10 years ago. You know how much I used to look down on my own dreams whenever I would say, Philip, imagine you made YouTube videos. Have you ever looked down on your own dreams? Have you ever looked down on the voice in your head when you said you wanted something bigger than what you have right now? It's painful. It sucks. It really, really blows. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to? If you don't show up for yourself, who's going to? You may have people, you may have seasons, you may have phases where someone comes in or you show up or whatever. But if you don't have that foundation built within you, it won't last. It'll go away. The people will go away. They will switch their focus. You will switch your focus, and you'll have this same feeling of disappointment, abandonment, disgust, fear, resentment, sadness. There's a lot that you could be feeling right now. There's a lot that you are feeling right now. And I don't want you to feel that way forever. I don't. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to love yourself. And because of that, I want you to do something for yourself. When I talk on here, I'm speaking to a broad type of person. But what I also see is the fact that we all share very similar problems. We don't believe in ourselves. We're scared to show up. We're scared to be honest with ourselves. I can't believe it was a skill that I had to build to learn to believe in myself. I see it now, and I'm grateful I have it now. And I also find it just wild that we don't start out like that. We don't start out believing in ourselves. We get taught how to. And if you grew up and you didn't have someone teaching you how to, it could be tough. It could be tough to change that wiring, to change that foundation, to change who we are. We get taught from very early on how to be, who to be, where to go, when to say or do something. We get a blueprint. And if that blueprint isn't one that lets you think big or dream big or act big, you will stay small forever. You got to change your blueprint. First, you have to be aware of your blueprint. Do you even know that something's wrong? You being here tells me yes. You watching this video tells me yes. I know you know something's up, because you wouldn't be watching something like this otherwise. Every single day I take action. Every single day I show up in at least some way that pushes me. A lot of times I'm pushing myself with these videos. A lot of the time I'm doing little things in the background that feel uncomfortable. Sometimes it's about literally just being honest, talking about it. Because I grew up being very quiet about what was really going on, what was really in my head. So I get to practice that. If that comes more naturally to you, I promise you there's something that you struggle to do, can't do, anything like that. Because I know you're not perfect. I want to see you. I want to show you that I see you as not perfect, because I know you have something. And I want to acknowledge that part of you as to say that's what makes you beautiful. That's what makes you incredible. And that's what makes you special. That is a part of your superpower. Part of your superpower is in the mundane. It's in the boring. It's in the thing that you think is normal. That you think everybody does, everybody says, everybody thinks. Because here's the thing, not everybody does. Everything that I've said here right now, I know that not everybody thinks this way, but there are people who do. And those people will resonate. Those people will hear it and say, oh, maybe Philip has a point. That's why I talk about all this stuff. That's why I go on and on and on about all of these different topics and all of these different videos as basically a way to say, hey, this is who I am. This is me. What are we going to do about it? Listen, I love you. I want what's best for you. I want you to want what's best for you. I'll say that instead. I want you to want what's best for you, and I want you to take action to get there. I don't know what you need. I don't know what support. I don't know what you need to tell yourself to do that, but do it. Tell yourself. Love yourself. Take action. Scare yourself. Make yourself uncomfortable. Do something that makes someone cringe, because if it makes them cringe, that means it's something they are afraid to do. If it makes them cringe, it's something they are afraid to do. And no one ahead of you is going to look back and look down on you. No one that is doing what you want to do will ever put you down. It's only those who are behind us who don't get it that will put us down. Let's do it. Let's do it together. I love you. Just remember to always fill up with the love, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one after you take your action. I love you.